Borkum is an island and a municipality in the Leer District in Lower Saxony, northwestern of Germany. It is situated east of Rottumeroog and west of Juist. Börkum is bordered to the west by the Westerems strait, which forms the border with the Netherlands. To the east by the Osterems strait, to the north by the North Sea, and to the south by the Wadden Sea. It is the largest and the westernmost of the East Frisian Islands in the North Sea, due north of the Dutch province of Groningen. The island was formed in 1863 by two previously separated islands, which were still separated by a shallow water. The seam between the former eastern and the western parts is called Tüskendör, through in between. The Borkum is the only East Frisian island that is under the influence of the North Sea all year round, thanks to its 30-kilometer, the 19 miles distance from the mainland. The maritime climate is influenced by the Gulf Stream and the west wind zone, with the correspondingly high humidity throughout the year. This ensures varied weather with much sun and wind, but also occasional rain and showers. Compared to the mainland, there is a climate with much milder winters and cooler summers, without extremely cold or hot days. This is due to the buffering effect of the sea, which warms up slowly in spring and summer, but stores the warm temperatures long in the autumn. Mentioned as Buchana Fabiria, Island of Beans, by both Strabo and Pliny the Elder, Borkum by the time of Chelmsford was part of the large island called Band, which consists of the present-day island of Borkum, Juist, and the western part of Northern Eye. In 1484, Band passed to the Earls of East Frisia, who developed trade, and the island became known as a centre of privacy and walling. By 1781, violent storms in the 18th century divided Band into three islands. As whaling decreased, the inhabitants became impoverished, and many left, with the island's population falling from 852 in 1770 to 406 by 1811. The first tourists arrived on the island in 1834, and the local economy improved as a tourist resort. In Mexico, as I thought it published by Thomas Nelson, Mrs. Alec Treaty, writing in 1911 about the trip to 1900 to Mexico, compares the brick roads of Monterrey with those of Borkum, the one spot of earth from which Jews are banished. This had to do with the aggressive and successful campaign of German tourists to keep Borkum free from Jewish visitors, as celebrated in the anti-Semitic Borkum Lied. That's not good. In 1910, British officers Captain Bernard Frederick Trench and Lieutenant Vivian H. Brandon were inspired for espionage for a photography the military installation on the island. On the 19th and the 20th December 1934, Werner von Braun launched Max and Moritz, the two prototypes of the A-2 rockets there. In 1944, the island was the site of the murders of 7 American POWs. After the war, these murders were prosecuted in the Borkum Island War Crimes Trial. The island is partly car-free. Off-season driving car is permitted everywhere. Otherwise, there are car-free zones. The only town on the island is also called Borkum. There is an airfield in the Tüskendör area. Borkum is severed by ferries from Emden, Germany, and Eemshaven in the Netherlands. The Borkum-Kleinbahn narrow gauge railway connects the harbour and the town of Borkum itself. And the Borkum-Kleinbahn is 900 millimeter narrow gauge railway on the German island Borkum in the North Sea. It is the oldest island railway in Germany, beginning operated in 1888. The 7.5 kilometer, 5 miles long line connects the port with the town of Borkum. It is double-tracked since early 20th century. In 1879, tracks for a horse-drawn railway line were laid for the construction of a new lighthouse. The tracks were converted for the locomotive hauled trains about 10 years later, and the line opened in 1888 as a successor of the horse-drawn line. The network reached its peak length in 1938 with a track length of about 45 kilometers. These are 28 miles. The line celebrates its 125th anniversary on June 15, 2013. The fleet consists of multiple passengers cars, diesel locomotives, steam locomotives, and Widmore railbus, which was built in 1940. A steam locomotive from the Bäderbahn Molly is scheduled to run on the line in summer 2019. Both Bäderbahn Molly and the Borkumer Kleinbahn have the same 900 millimeter track gauge. You see, a lot is to see on Borkum, and this is a good vacation trips area, isn't it? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Soon.